Good day, everyone. We are the Group 1 from CAR101 Batch 2, and we're here to present our research topic that is all about the lending companies. And I am here with my members, John Mark Laurente, Lizzie Mei Mejarito, Jennifer Pascua, and Cherez May Baino. So here are the companies who have a best offer for the OFW to loan and invest their money. So the number one is Pag-ibig Investment, BDO Kaban Personal Loan Program, SSS Flexi Fund, Land Bank and OWA Loans, and FMETF Investment. So for the Pag-ibig Investment is discussed to you by Mr. Laurente.
Ngayon ay papaliwanag ko ang programang Hatid ng Pag-ibig Fund. Pag-ibig Investment, ang programang ito ay isang voluntaryong programa na maaring kumita ka dito. At ito ay tax-free saving at may mataas sa interest rates kaysa sa ibang bangko na kilala dito sa ating bansa. At narito naman ang MP2 Savings Program ng Pag-ibig Investment. Minimum monthly deposit of 500 pesos. Tulad ng sabi ko kanina, ito po ay tax-free at voluntary program. 5-year term, renewable at end of term. So, kung tapos na po ang 5 taon mo pong termino, ay maaari nyo pong ipa-renew sa kanila. Pero bago po tayo magpa-renew, dapat updated po tayo sa kanila para alam po natin kung kailan tayo magpapa-renew dahil hindi po tayo pwede magpa-renew na lang na basta't basta. Higher yield due to the higher dividend rates. Higher return of investment, POI than most bank accounts. So, ang claim ng Pag-ibig Investment ay mayroon silang mataas na return of investment kaysa sa ibang bangko na kilala dito sa ating bansa. Saving option for Pag-ibig 1 P1 members. So, narito naman ang paraan kung paano tayo mag-i-invest sa Pag-ibig MP2 program. Napakadali lang, kailangan mo lang maging updated at kailangan lang natin maging updated sa kanila para alam natin yung mga announcement na binibigay nila. At narito naman yung mga step kung paano mag-invest sa Pag-ibig MP2 program. Maaari po tayong pumunta sa malapit na Pag-ibig branch sa ating lugar at wag po natin kalimutan na magdala ng Pag-ibig ID or HDMF transaction card dahil isa po ito sa mga requirement o mga hinahanap ng mga tao o mga employee ng Pag-ibig. So next, fill up the MP2 registration form and submit it together with other requirements. So, para po sa akin, paalala lang po, bago po tayo magpasa ng registration form, ihanda po muna natin yung mga requirements na kinakailangan natin ipasa para bago po tayo fill up ng registration ay kompleto na po ito at maiwasan po natin magkaroon ng problema sa gagawin po natin transaksyon sa kanila. Make a minimum deposit of 500 pesos at the cashier. Take note that this is separate from your ongoing P1 contribution. So, meron po tayong deposit na 500 pesos sa cashier at take note po, ito po ay separate sa ating ongoing na P1 contribution. Yun lang po at maraming salamat.
And for the BDO Kaban Personal Loan Program, this will be discussed to you by Ms. Cherez May Baino. Cherez, your mic.
Yun, sorry. BDO BDO Kabayan Personal Loans Program ensure low interest rates and easy payment terms on your financing needs such as home renovation upgrades, tuition and education, furniture, appliance, vacation and travel, balance, transfer, debt consolidation, special, special events, health and wellness, and medical. Next. Unsec- unsecure, unsecure. Unsecure a multi-purpose and non-collateral personal loans for OFWs with fixed income. Ito, ito naman yung unsecure, yung once na umutang tayo, wala silang pangako na kapalit. Yung secured naman, the personal loans for OFW is offered against holdout or joint or individual accounts deposit maintained with BDO and security. Next. Fixed monthly payments pay the same amount every month with with any of the following flexible payment terms and 3 months for unsecured, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, 36 months loan process will be credited to BDO account. Top-up loan future, secured, and unsecured loan, exciting kabayan loan with good standing may quality for a relevant or top-up plan. Flexible loan amounts. Maximum of 10,000 for peso account, maximum of 90% of the deposit account balance. For dollar accounts, maximum of 80 of the deposit account balance. The prevailing buying rate shall be used to determine peso equivalent. Yan yung benefits. Next, Orbe. Yan naman yung mga interest rates. BDO Kabayan Program, unsecured, BDO Kabayan Program, secured. Yan naman yung dalawang tinatawag na yung secured and unsecured. Next. Ito naman yung mga requirements. Age of 25 years old at the time and not 65 years old at the time of loan maturity. Citizenship, Filipinos. Employment, 2 and 3 years continuous. Employment contract, employment business. Telephone must have at least one landline and either resident or employment business. Income, gross monthly income must be 10,000 or USS equivalent. Credit history, no adverse finding in BAP, NPIS, and other internal negative files. Beneficiary requirements, required only is process will be released to any person other than the applicant, him or herself. Reading area, beneficiary must be residing working areas, documents requirements, approval, sign automatic debit arrangement form. Next. Submit your, yun naman yung how to apply. Submit your application at any of our BDO branches nationwide. BDO Kabayan Secured Application Form, Date of Assignment, Special Power of Attorney, Auto-Debit Arrangement Form, Beneficiary Information Form. BDO Kabayan Unsecured Application for Authorization Form, OT debit arrangement form, beneficiary form. That's all and thank you.
Thank you. And for the next one is the SSS Flexi Fund. It is a program who offers for OFW. So, what is SSS Flexi Fund? So, according to SSS Company, it is a provident savings program that is exclusively open to all OFWs. The program was launched in 2001, and their goal is to provide an additional income on top of what the regular SSS savings provides in preparation for your pension during retirement. So, ang ano ng SSS FlexiFund is to give an additional income to the OFWs, and iba pa yung magiging ang iba pa ang ibibigay nila dun sa pension and dun sa program na ito. So, what are the benefits of FlexiFund? Accumulated funds including interest earning or net of management fees to be disbursed as tax-free benefits. So, itong programa na rin na ito ay tax-free. So, for members retirement, may makukuha pa rin na financial may makukuha pa rin na income dito kapag nag-retire ka sa trabaho mo or sa work mo. And for kapag may disability ka naman, makakatanggap ka rin sa kanila ng money or income para makatulong sa iyong sitwasyon and also sa debt. And early withdrawal allowed anytime for urgent cash needs. So, every time you want to withdraw your money, pwede po siya. And kung kailangan na kailangan mo talaga siya, pwede kang mag-withdraw. And then, granting of annual incentive benefits or AIB to qualified active members. So, who can qualify for FlexiFund for membership? As I said earlier, it is often all OFWs. Exclusive to OFW members paying maximum contribution under the regular SSS program. So how much can OFWs contribute in FlexiFund? So any amount but not lower than 200 pesos because that is the required SSS contribution na kailangan bayaran. Automatically created members FlexiFund account once you enroll. And no initial deposit or maintaining balance requirement, and also no prescribed ceiling on contribution amounts. Payment anytime depending on capacity to save. So who are covered under this program? All overseas Filipino workers or OFWs who are not over 60 years old or up to 60th birthday with the following types. Recruited in the Philippines by a foreign-based employers for employment abroad, having a source of income in a foreign country, and residing permanently in a foreign country. So what will be the basis of monthly contributions? The monthly contribution will be based on the monthly earning declared at the time of registration computed in Philippine pesos. So as you can see here, there's a schedule of contribution. So may kita nyo po yung unang hulog nyo hanggang sa last na hulog nyo na month. So may kita nyo sa unang hulog nyo po ay meron kayong 550. Then habang patagal ng patagal, nag-i-increase yung contribution mo up to last month na nag-contribute ka. So, bakit ni-recommend natin tong company ng SSS FlexiFund? Because FlexiFund safe at secure kung mag-i-invest ka dito, and fix rin yung income nila and risk-free. So, that's the good to invest here in the SSS FlexiFund.
Now let's move on forward with the Land Bank and OWA loan. With this program tie-up between Land Bank and Overseas Workers Welfare Administration or OWA, business opportunities are provided to overseas workers or OFWs. With our credit assistance, you can now put up and run your own business as an alternative to your overseas employment. Next. Like what I've said, OWA loans and land banks are not just for cash loans, but this is made especially for business loan for cash loans but for allotted for businesses na gustong i-put up ng ating mga OFWs. Here are the eligible borrowers or yung qualified na pwedeng mag-loan dito sa OWA and land bank. OFW certified by OWA on membership and capacity building programs attended eligible projects, viable projects belonging but not limited to the following fields: franchising, agri and non-agriculture production, marketing, constructions, rental, service, trading, transportation, contract tie-up with top 1,000 corporations. As I have said, ito yung mga following fields na gusto or papayagan ni OWA na i-put up ng ating mga OFWs, lalo na pag gusto nilang magnegosyo na pag for good na sila dito sa Pilipinas. Franchising, agriculture and non-agriculture production, marketing, constructions, rentals, services, tradings, and transportations. If you want to tie up with companies gamit dun sa loan or cash loan na binigay sa'yo ni OWA, the company must have or must belong to top 1,000 corporations. A little background about top 1,000 corporations. This is the corporations or companies that are good payers sa ating taxes when it comes to our economy. Next. As I have said, this is about business, so meron tayong loan purposes, working capitals, and fixed asset acquisition. Project cost sharing, borrower's equity, which is minimum to 20% of the total project cost. Loan, it is maximum of 80% of the total project cost or TPC. The loan amount, available loanable amount, which is minimum, is 100,000 pesos. With the following loan ceilings: 2 million for single proprietorship, 5 million for group of OFWs, partnership, corporation, or cooperative. To make it simple, ibig sabihin ng minimum mo na pwedeng i-loan kay OWA, which is 100,000 pesos, at ang pinaka-maximum mo kung ikaw lang ang maglo-loan or single loan lang siya is 2 million pesos, while 5 million naman for group loans or may kasama ka na kapartner mo na maglo-loan kay OWA, which is partnership, corporation, or cooperative. Interest rates in this loan is short-term loans and term loans are 7.5 per annum fixed for the duration of the loan. Next. Short-term loan and term loans, these are the repayment or kung paano mo sila babayaran. Short-term loans, which is maximum of 1 year. So, ibig sabihin, pag short-term loans yung iyong in-apply, dapat within the 1 year that you have a loan, mabayaran mo na siya. Term loans, which is based on cash flow na natatanggap mo dun sa negosyo na pinut up mo, but not to exceed 7 years, inclusive of maximum 2 years grace period on principal. Collateral, which is may ibibigay ka sa loan, may isusurrender ka sa loan company mo na loloanan para ma-secure yung iyong loan. its object of financing and or other collateral securities acceptable to the bank. Ibig sabihin, for bank approval pa siya. How to avail a loan? Alam na natin kung ano yung benefits, kung paano siya tumatakbo. Ito naman kung paano ka mag-a-avail ng loan. Visit the nearest OWA office and undergo orientation, eligibility screening, and processing, and necessary trainings. Ibig sabihin, before you are approved dun sa loan na yon, kailangan eligible ka, trained ka, and knowledgeable ka dun sa mga patakaran at sa mga ways ni OWA sa mga bagay na kailangan mong mapasa or para hindi naman tayo basta-basta naglo-loan lang. Secure the required OWA certification for submission to Land Bank and visit the Land Bank Lending Center lending unit nearest to your place of residence or business for more information and evaluation of project proposal. Ibig sabihin, kung ano yung gusto mong i-put up, kailangan mo pang paalam sa Land Bank para ma-evaluate nila at ma-confirm nila na pwede kang mag-loan at pwede mong i-put up itong negosyo na ito for this loan. Next. That's
So for the FMTF investment, FMTF stands for First Metro Philippines Equity Exchange Traded Fund. With the FMTF, the only ways to invest is by buying stock on the Philippine Stock Exchange. In short, it is a fund whose share are being traded on the stock market. So ang ibig sabihin nito is sa FMTF daw, ang tanging paraan upang mamuhunan ay sa pamamagitan ng pagbili ng mga stock nito sa Philippine stock, palitan sa madaling salita. Ito ay isang pondo ng pagbabahagi ay pinagpapalit sa stock market. For example, nag-trade tayo ngayon. Nag-trade ka. Sa susunod na pag-trade mo nito, pwedeng may dalawang posibilidad na mangyari. Pwede itong tumaas or pwede itong bumaba. So sa pagsunod natin sa pag-trade nito, pwede itong tumaas. In short, kikita tayo. So, next po. How to buy FMTF stock? So, how can you acquire FMTF share? You can actually buy them directly from the PSE. Ano nga ba yung PSE? Philippine Stock Exchange. You would need the following 3 things for you to get started. Broker's account. A broker is a company that acts as a mediator between you and the market. So, yung broker's account is ito yung nagiging daan natin bilang gagamit ng mga stock or bibili ng mga stock. Ito yung mga way na ito yung tutulong sa atin para maghanap ng ibang companies na bibilan natin ng stock at ibebenta natin mga stock na binili. So for example, companies are unique capital securities. Sa companies na ito, pwede tayong bumili ng stock at pwede rin tayong magbenta ng stock. At sa pamamagitan ng broker's account, tutulungan niya tayong bumili ng stock at magbenta ng stock. Next po. Minimum investment. How much is the essential capital? Actually, it is set by the Philippine Stock Exchange. Your minimum investment depends on the minimum board lot, which factor in the price of the stock. So, the required number of shares we can buy stock is the minimum is 5 stock. And the price of it is 5,000. And may posibilidad, like what I said before, may posibilidad na pag bumili tayo ng stock, ngayon, pwede itong, sa pagbili natin sa susunod, is pwede itong bumaba or tumaas. Depende sa company sa pagbebenta nila ng stock or sa sitwasyon nila. So, kung kunwari, bibili tayo ng stock ngayon, 5, pwedeng maging 5,000 yon. Pero sa susunod na pagbili natin ng stock, pwede itong maging price niya is 2,000 to 4,998, parang ganon. Pero pag once na bumili tayo ng mas malaking stock, ang magiging price nito is mas bababa kasi mas madami tayong binili. So, the maximum we can buy stock or share is 1 million. So the price of it is the mas bababa siya. Next po. So, fees, charge, and taxes of MMTF. Once you have an account set up, you can already start trading. You should be able to see the FMTF tracker. Wherever you trade, there will be fees. So, ayun nga, sa bawat kikitain natin sa stock, syempre, may komisyon yung traders doon. Kasi lahat ng businesses, kailangan natin makisama para lumago yung negosyo natin. So, yung traders may komisyon sa paglago ng stock natin. So, kailangan natin silang bayaran ng 0.25%. For example, yung stock mo, yung stock na yung puhunan mo is 10,000, lumago ito ng 20,000, ayun yung naibenta mo sa stock. So, meron doon yung si brokers ng 0.25%. Magiging 19,950 na lang yung pera mo. In short, nabawasan ito. Pero, onti lang naman yung nabawas niya. Next po. So, in additional, FMETF charge our management fee of 0.50. So, kada yearly naman, kailangan nating magbayad ng 0.50 sa management ng FMTF fee. Kasi, ayun yung patakaran nila. Kailangan natin yung sundin para maging secured yung mga pera natin. So, sa paggawa naman ng mga account natin is, bago tayo makagawa or yung baguhan pa lang yung mga account natin, kailangan natin magbayad ng enter fee, manage fee, and redemption fee. That's all po.
Thank you. And here are the bibliography and reference, the links of every companies that we get. So here are the processing question that we will answer. And for number 1, how are you able to apply previous lesson to your research? Here's John Mark Laurente to answer.
How were you able to apply previous lesson to your research? By understanding the previous lesson, it also helped us to consider the rates and banks with the high interest to select the best bank for investment and loans.
Number 2, what were the challenges you had when you conducted your research? Cherez Mei Baino.
What were the challenges you had when you conducted your research? Dahil sa mahina na internet, hindi kami makapag-communicate ng maayos sa mga companies dahil nga po sa internet, kaya na-delay yung mga requirements na ipapasa na yung mga dapat ipasa. Yun lang po.
Just to give a little background of other challenges that we had was nahirapan din kami sa pag-gather ng mga swak at suitable OFW loans and investments na pwede namin i-offer for the best of our clients para magkaroon tayo ng magandang feedback na magandang benefits din ang matatanggap nila and also mataas din ang mga interest rate na makukuha nila and hindi lang company ang makikinabang kundi pati din sila.
Thank you. And for the number 3, how did you address those challenges? So, na-solve namin yung mga challenges na yun or na-overcome namin. Ginawa lang namin, nag-work kami as a team. Even though yung iba sa amin nakaka-experience ng internet connection problem, hindi namin inalala yon. Basta ang ginawa lang namin, naging patient kami sa isa't isa, naghintay lang kami and hindi kami nagtanim ng sama ng loob sa isa't isa kasi ganun tayo sa paggawa ng research na ito. Kailangan tulungan lang tayo. And then upang para masolusyonan ngayon, naghintay lang kami, and kasi kung mag-away man kami, mahirap na at baka hindi pa matapos ang research na ito. So nag-work lang kami as a team, and that's it. Thank you.
Do you think the previous lessons you had are helpful in terms of knowledge and financial matters? Yes. Our group believes that the previous lessons na natutunan namin from Mr. Rodson sa mga lessons in the first quarter and the second quarter really helped a lot in terms of knowledge and financial matters because it makes us aware sa mga bagay na kailangan namin i-consider. And binigyan din kami ng knowledge nito kung paano namin i-cope up yung mga challenges na na-face namin, and para mabigay namin yung best recommendation namin for our clients. Mga previous lessons na nagbigay sa amin ng knowledge and awareness na dapat ito yung magagandang way or magagandang benefits na pwede nating makuha. Ito yung magagandang interest rates or bangko na may ganitong interest rates na maganda na i-offer sa ating mga OFWs. Number 5.
In what way will this knowledge be helpful to you or to the other people? This knowledge will be helpful to me and to the people I know because I can share how does the lending and investment works. And also because I have researched a couple of these companies, I will be able to recommend them the company that has the best offer and programs for them.
Thank you. So that's all the company that we acquired or that we gather to recommend to all Filipino, and that's suit for the OFW to invest their money and to loan their money. So we have a top 2 recommendation company that we want to share to the OFW. So the first one is the BDO Kabayan Personal Loan Program. Why? Because BDO Kabayan Personal Loan Program has a low interest rates and easy payment terms, multi-purpose and non-collateral personal loan for OFWs, and easy lang yung requirements nila, and then there's have a processing guidelines. And the number 2 is the SSS Flexi Fund, because their goal is to provide an additional income on top of what the regular SSS savings provides in preparation for your pension during retirement. So we recommend this because we hope that with these programs, this will help you as an OFW to go home and retired without worrying about who will be your financial supporter after you retired. This will not only help you, but also your kids, that they won't be worrying how they support you after you're tired and rest. So that's all. Thank you. And again, we are the Group 1 from CAR101 Batch 2. Thank you.